the heck? How did he survive that?
Hello, lovely people. Welcome back to Hayley and Stella. My name is Stella.
And I'm Hayley.
And today we are going to be diving into the, I don't know if I should say wonderful world of Fallout, because that might not be the case. But we are starting the pretty recent, super highly acclaimed Amazon Prime series, Fallout. This is obviously based on the video game series, which has a billion different games and is super popular, and neither of us have played. So, we're going in totally blind. This is a show about a post-apocalyptic world. I think it's like the apocalypse happened like way back, so it's very, very post-apocalyptic. But beyond that, I don't really, obviously it's named for Fallout shelters and stuff like that, but I don't know who the characters are. I don't know what the plot of the games is. I watched my brother play Fallout, I think it was Fallout New Vegas, but apparently that game is just like a first person, it's not like the other ones. So,
Okay.
all that to say, we're going in with limited info, and this is going to be a very brand new, fresh experience. So if you would recommend the video game, I'm not much of a gamer, but I'm always up for new experiences, let us know. And yeah, we're just going to get started with episode 1. Does this have a name? Did I miss if it had it? I can't see from the page that I'm on. So if it has a name, my apologies. But we're starting with episode 1. Super excited to get into this. As always, full-length reactions of everything we watch, movies, TV shows, whatever, will be on our Patreon. That's linked in our bio, so please go over there. If you're a if you're a patron, you get exclusive content. There's some special exclusive reactions that will not go up on our YouTube channel, as well as as well as full-length access to all our content. So, with that out of the way, let's get into Fallout episode 1.
Wonderful you came by. I was humming a tune.
Are we going to see the apocalypse happen?
The apocalypse
Like, are we going to
happen?
see the end?
Look at you.
Today, as the White House had no comment about the president's whereabouts.
Whereabouts? We don't know where the president is?
Ready to be of service, man.
He's just missing?
Oh, whoa. At first I was like, oh, with that old radio, it's like the 60s, but then there's a robot.
War facing this nation for 10 long years.
It's like the future 60s.
The technology evolved forwards, but we evolved backwards, or at least our fashion sense and style.
All right, birthday boy.
Why the hell is Cooper Howard working kids' birthday parties?
Alimony.
What they say, Dad?
I'm lucky to have such a good helper like you.
Aw.
Hey.
All right, good. Here we go.
Even the old cameras.
Do your thumbs up.
Given the state of everything, I'd prefer not to if that's all right. Hope your son had a lovely birthday.
Perfect.
Yeah.
As someone who used to work kids' birthday parties, massive props. That's a hard job. Should not be looked down on.
Listen,
my
I
money.
mean, like, I can't imagine, like, the family drama that you see.
Oh, this is the worst possible occasion to watch the apocalypse unfold.
That Los Angeles sunshine coming through. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't do the weather if I don't even know if there's going to be a next week.
Dang. Ooh.
They taught us that if they ever drop a really big bomb, they told us to hold up your thumb just like this. And if the cloud is smaller than your thumb, run for the hills.
And if it's bigger than your thumb,
It's too late.
It's not to bother running.
do you think it's gonna happen?
I wonder if that's an actual, I'm sure it is an actual
Yeah.
thing people were taught.
Can I have a slice, Dad?
But I feel like if I hired somebody to perform on my kid's birthday and they were like, oh, can I please have a piece of cake? And we had a bunch of leftovers.
Oh, yeah. It's started already. Oh, that's just swell.
Not her having to figure that out by herself.
Is it your thumb or mine?
Oh, it's really big.
That's smoke, Janie. It's just a fire.
Yeah, that's just a fire.
Oh, that's so terrifying.
Dude, and nobody sees it. And it's just spreading.
It's moving so fast. Oh my god.
It's like the sound wave, right?
Probably something, I don't know, science of explosions. Oh, this family's, they're rich. They're prepped for this.
Oof. Oh, the skyscraper's just falling down. Another one. Oh my god, another one!
They're just all
They're just
over.
dropping a bunch of them. Ooh, that one's really close.
That's
Is that all they're gonna give us?
Yeah.
jeepers. Okay.
219?
My name is Lucy McLean, and I'm an active contributor
I'm confused. And I'll say why in a second.
association, which keeps me active. Science skills.
I recognize that guy in the back.
We're still trying to get my brother on board. He'll come around when he's ready.
Is that Rico from Hannah Montana?
Kid from Hannah Montana.
My hygiene well maintained,
Yes.
and yet
Oh
I
my
was
God.
unable to find a suitable marriage.
But also exactly the same.
Submit my application to the council to participate in the triennial trade with Vault 32.
Oh, so there's like, I guess there's lots of little communities or colonies. Dude, those are
I guess
gigantic.
whoever was rich enough.
Yeah. Those are like Apple Watch on steroids. Lucy.
Hi, Lucy. So I'm confused because Walter Goggins, who was the cowboy from earlier, he's one of the main cast members of this show. But if this takes place 200 years later,
His descendant who happens to
McLaughlin.
look just like him.
I love Kyle McLaughlin, like you guys. What a fun dude.
Everybody who makes a trade wears the dress.
After 10 years of cousin stuff, I'm definitely excited for the real thing.
Excuse me?
I didn't like that.
No, the world is messed up in more ways than I thought, I guess.
Yeah, but I guess that makes sense if you're so isolated. If you get so
Yes,
many
it
generations down the
absolutely
line,
makes
everyone's gonna be related to each other.
Yeah. And we have no idea how many people are currently living on Earth.
This is definitely fake. Like, that's like, it's like Disneyland.
Right?
Where it's
Yeah.
like the ceiling and... Yeah.
It's a projection!
When you married, Mom?
Well, I'd never stepped foot outside Vault 31.
I'm trying to figure out what vault they're in. Are they in vault 30?
31 was
I know.
distant.
So are they in vault 32? Because I think she's going to the other vault
Going
to live
back.
there
Yeah.
with her future husband. Oh, I thought they were just gonna have to like, I thought they were gonna have to go outside. Are there just like tunnels or something? Or-
Husband could be anybody. Respect, it could be a cannibal or just like cram. But tumors. Norman.
That's little brother energy.
Oh, that's brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, very much so.
That's interesting to me. Like, if they have all these tunnels that already connect them, why isn't
Yeah.
there more intermingling already?
Gatekeeper.
Yes. Also, that's such a crucial part of humanity is the ability to connect with people in other places, especially humanity as we know it.
Textbook tumbler jam. It's gonna take.
Bro did not even attempt.
Lucy, I love you.
Aww.
Messing around with your cousin, it's all well and good for kids, but it's not as a
Ew!
No.
I don't think he knows.
Icky. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't understand. Why wouldn't we, like, meet them before now? So you don't have to mess around with your cousin.
Welcome, neighbors from Vault 32. Hank McLean, overseer
So
of
we're
Vault
in Vault
32.
30. Oh,
They're in Vault 33.
Overseer of 32. This trade will help us get back on our feet.
We offer you seed and parts.
In exchange, we offer you a breeder.
Ew, I hate that that's what they call them.
I'm Lucy. Do you have a name?
Monty.
Of course he's fine.
Yeah, of course. I
we
mean-
knew he was gonna be fine.
Oh, is that husband standing right there?
Oh my god, girl. Ugh, I don't trust him. Not one bit.
I just, like, we need more. He's very hungry. I guess they all are.
What is up with 33?
I
So what's your
think
sperm
maybe
count?
they don't have
Or-
as much food or prosperity as they do.
Yeah, 32 doesn't have as much.
Yeah.
The proud denizens of Vault 32.
Yeah, they all look a little wrecked.
Yeah, a little weathered and war-torn,
Yeah.
perhaps.
The rest of the world has been cast into darkness. Radiation levels on the surface are dropping fast enough. Next generation will be able to recolonize.
I wonder if there are still people up there.
These
Yeah, they're
survivors
just
will need
messed
to be
up
shown
from
a better
radiation.
way.
Ooh.
Ooh, don't love the way he's talking about that.
Yeah, no. This feels very much like, oh, those savages.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Courage and to hope.
Very tentative applause.
Yeah. Okay.
When you find
Wait, this is a cute family.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things that, like, in other contexts, you'd be like, oh, this is just a family. I just don't. I can't trust everything. Everything feels fake, and it's not just
Yes.
because we're in a projected landscape.
Why'd they give us those shots?
Show me to my new home.
Whoa, the inside is really nice.
Isn't it great?
Very cute. It's
Every
still
big
also
moment of
like
our lives.
50s inspired, which is interesting.
We have
No,
everything
no,
with the
no, oh
hand-me-down.
no,
Rice
oh
box,
no.
blender, they
This
Well,
is
I mean,
gonna
they
be
did
bad.
call him
The breeder, I know.
breeder, so like maybe he just thinks like that's his only purpose.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
32 is messed up.
they have a lot of stuff, and their neighbors. Isn't it in your best interest to help your neighbor survive as well? If you want like humanity to. What is that big giant scar?
That's a big scar that is conveniently placed within the shot.
Yeah.
Oh, this is actually a really information dense first like episode, which I kind of like.
Was there like
Huh?
a fight between the people? Oh, he's just amazed at having water.
From the surface.
Radiation.
So they all broke into 32.
Yes. Yes, they did. Oh, shoot.
Good one.
Good shot, girly. Who got stabbed? Is it her? Yeah. Don't pull it out. Don't pull it out.
Don't pull it out. Don't pull
Don't
it out.
pull it
She doesn't
out.
know. I don't think she knows. They never know. Why don't they ever know?
There's something so poetic about blood on your wedding gown. So, okay. The Raiders came, but what's their goal?
Yeah, right? Is it just like, oh, you guys live in safety and we don't, and we want your safety?
Don't lose your head. Is her whole family gonna be gone?
you may see a stranger,
What is she shooting them with?
a stranger.
It's I don't know, tranquilizers?
And some
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Our world is literally burning down around us. Ooh! Ooh! Ooh!
What the heck? How did he survive that?
Oh, it's so meaty. Slay Dad.
I don't know. Oh yeah, it's pickles.
It's vinegar.
I'd like the please stand by.
Welcome.
I think I know who you are.
I don't.
But
Who
do
is
they
she?
know who they are?
Tell me, please. I want to
Oh.
know.
Them or her? You look like your mother.
What is going on?
Oh!
Where are you taking him?
To the real world.
All these people are gonna die.
Yeah, it's just gonna blow them all up.
Run and hide.
I was actually expecting a slightly bigger explosion.
Yeah.
Did that kill everyone?
I don't. Maximus.
How's your nose? Flesh is weak, but steel endures.
Whoa. What the heck is that flag?
Be of the Brotherhood of Steel to secure the wasteland. You will help Knights find and identify pre-war.
What is... I feel like we
There's
literally
so much
jumped...
happening.
I know, we jumped from like all this little world that we're establishing to something totally different.
As far as world building goes, when you do like an event of this scale, you do have to tell us like what everything's like. But there's so much has changed, and there are so many systems and societies that I feel like we need to learn about. That I feel overwhelmed.
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is giving like those things from Avatar.
It's giving video game. Oh yeah, a little bit. I think those are perchance.
Yeah.
Latrine duty's a two-person job.
The shit isn't going anywhere.
I wonder in the video game who you play as. I assume
That's what I'm thinking.
A surface dweller, right? Especially if the surface
This could
people get
all
these
also
cool
be-
suits.
There are a few different video games. I don't really know if it's like a story, like a continuous story throughout.
Dane, Salmon, come with me.
What's going on?
What's your title gonna be? Squire? Tonight, Titus.
Uh-oh. Losing his only friend.
Yeah, but also I don't know that I trust being a squire to the knight is a good thing. I have a
It's
sense
true.
this is much worse than just being a poop shoveler. Huh?
Razor blade.
New fear unlocked, I guess.
Dude.
What?
I guess somebody was jealous. They're painting over the blood?
I have a proposal for the assembly. We send a search party to the surface to find my dad.
We're brainstorming here, and there's no bad ideas in a brainstorm. Maybe, but
But that's a bad idea.
Its priority has to be to maintain the security of this vault.
They don't want to find Dad. If they did, they wouldn't get to be in charge.
That's true. I think she's gonna do it anyway.
Little family expedition.
Is he gonna go with them?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you wouldn't.
Take care of Norm till I'm back, okay?
I'm going with you.
No.
Doing is insane. You don't even know which way to go. It isn't like the vault out there. It's big.
Oh, it's true. Like, they've never even seen.
Okay, Mary.
Thanks.
You guys need to hurry it up. Could be people coming. I can't imagine going out into the world when you've only ever been in like a vault your whole life.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. And we also really don't know.
I wonder where she is.
Okay, how does she get back in, though?
Yeah,
that's
just be like, knock, knock, knock.
There's got to be a way. Maybe they can still communicate. I don't know.
Ominous. There's just a human skull right there. There's a lot. Oh, I bet you a lot of people died trying to get in.
You're right. Oh,
you know,
that's disturbing. Oh, that's very, very Pompeii.
she better see the ocean for the first time. Is that supposed to be like the Santa Monica Pier?
That's what I'm wondering. Well, I was...
Because I think, at least in the very beginning, they were in LA.
It was LA, yeah.
Do you think he did it?
I understand you're a friend of Aspirant Dane. Do you know who did it?
No.
Can't think of anybody yet that we've met that would do that.
Your fellow aspirants say it was you.
It's because those people
That makes it sound like it was them.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't.
Oh. My guy not convincing.
Speak. I didn't. I wanted it to happen. Is that wrong?
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
Are you weak?
I don't want to be.
You have anything else to say in your defense?
Bro is doing a very bad job.
I had no place in the world. If I can help the Brotherhood make it better, even if it means giving my own life, and I'd be grateful to the Brotherhood for giving my life meaning.
I think he just needs to go to therapy.
Oh, for sure. They all probably
They all probably do, but like...
Something tells me therapists are not easy to come by in this world.
Be Knight Titus, new squire.
Wow. I wonder if they're gonna still try to figure out who actually did it.
I know.
Because if I were Dane, I'd be trying to figure that out.
Does Dane think it was him?
It's not so bad.
I mean, they're friends.
At least here no
I
one
kinda
steals your
feel like,
rations.
yeah, they would still trust him.
Who did it?
Well, I've narrowed it down to any one of those assholes.
Yeah. But they kind of seem like a little too stupid to do that.
Maybe. I don't know. Razor blades in the shoe isn't super... I don't know if that's a highbrow...
Yeah, I guess. I
told
don't
him he
know.
wouldn't hurt a fly.
What if he did do it?
Yeah, really. We haven't gotten any evidence or proof that he did it yet, and that's making me uncomfortable.
I know. I'm like, he might have.
The most sacred duty to protect the Brotherhood.
This feels like a cult.
Knight Titus.
They're gonna brand him? Good lord.
The highest clerics in the Commonwealth, denizen of the Enclave, has escaped.
The Enclave's real?
Has with him an object of profound
More. What's this? Like, what is this?
our nation, or to save it.
Approximation of the target for your lord.
Oh, is it the actor from all those things that I really like, Michael Emerson? Kind of looks like him. Hope it is.
fun though how like they were giving him the coordinates to like color in the
Yeah.
face. I'm so curious as to who this really is.
I have so many questions. I'm just gonna place my faith in the showrunners. Because the way that I feel is they must know that there are people like us who have no clue what this world contains. Or I trust you guys. Don't let me down. Please make things make sense to me.
This helicopter or whatever copter looks like the most rickety old thing.
Yeah.
I'd be
He's just
scared.
standing by the wide open window.
One bump and you're flying. Oh my gosh, that's like a baby doll leg. There's more people?
Don Pedro has our friend dug up once a year. Bingo.
Is a godforsaken mutant.
Okay. I was wondering too if there was any kind of mutations too from all the exposure to the radiation.
How long has this asshole been moldering in the ground?
How do we know he's not feral?
Feral ghoul can't abide a chicken.
What?
Or we kill him.
Okay.
Okay. So if he goes for the chicken, we know to kill him.
I don't know. If I had been buried for many, many years and was dug up as a mutant, I think I would probably kill a chicken. Just out of panic.
Oh my gosh, there's so many things happening.
I think I know who's in this coffin.
A zombie? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, have they been like giving him transfusions? What were them the drips?
What the heck? Is it the actor from the beginning?
Close enough. Welcome back, Daddy Cowboy.
So, yeah, how is he surviving 219 years?
I have no clue. I just knew he was in the show.
I hope he's like, hi, baby.
We got a proposition for you. A bounty came down. Last score for me and whoever's with me. Somebody made a run from the Enclave.
What is the Enclave?
Dead witch, Moldy, in California.
Whenever somebody says doing one last job, that usually means their heart's not in it.
Oh my gosh.
A bona fide gunslinger. This is such a strange mesh of aesthetics and concepts.
The chicken is the only one who got out of there alive.
She's just chilling. So that concludes episode 1. Oh, what?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Okay, so I guess we have our main characters, the people who got the little, like, titles. So we have Lucy, Maximus, and the ghoul.
And the ghoul. And in 3 totally different... We don't even know... So that looked like Santa Monica Pier. I think we're going to kind of take a guess on that. So we're going to kind of guess they're all on the West Coast.
Yes. So...
But we still don't really know anything about how they got where they are. Like, we don't totally know. And that's not to say we have to, or that I think the show's not going to explain it. I'm like, who do I root for?
Yeah. It's hard to say because we don't really know. As much as we have learned about these characters, we don't really know these characters. Like,
yeah.
You know, like, I'm not convinced that Maximus didn't put the razor blades in his friend's boots. Like, I don't trust the vault where Lucy is from. Like, obviously, our boy the ghoul just went off and killed everybody in sight, so...
Yeah. The only reason I was rooting for him was because he was so nice in the beginning.
Yeah.
And also because when you have a kid, I immediately am like, okay, I'm rooting for you. He very clearly does not have a kid anymore. we think.
It's been a cool 200 years.
We've, like, established a lot and a little at the exact same time. Because this was very... Honestly, it felt so different from most of the shows that I watched, especially, like, adaptations, because there was, like, no exposition.
They just drop you in a location.
They just drop you in. And I like that. I really do. It's just so different. And it also means our homework is to, like, pay really close attention.
Oh, I'm trying.
So I'm now more nervous about missing important stuff. So, I mean, obviously, we've got you guys, so you can tell us, as you always do, if we miss something, like, super important. But that's, like, a really challenging first episode to write. You know? So I'm pretty impressed with that. I thought that was really good. I'm kind of hooked, more than I thought I would be. There's a lot of post-apocalyptic, pre-apocalyptic, middle of the apocalypse shows that exist. But I don't know, this feels very different. I don't know if you felt the same way.
I feel like in a lot of those shows, you're not going to see so many stories in totally separate locations with totally separate vibes. And I know obviously somehow they're going to have to come together, I assume, because they're all looking for that one guy. And he's heading to California, so I guess they're all going to meet up in California.
Yep.
But I think it's interesting, too, that, like, I feel like a lot of apocalyptic or, you know, those kind of shows, they give you, like, one character or a couple characters you know to really root for, and that's how you get really emotionally invested. These characters are all kind of like, should I root for you? I don't know.
Yeah, because on the hand of the people in Vault 33, I'm kind of like, we don't know how these vaults came to be. We don't really know if this was only the rich, privileged, like, elite who got to go in. And it's not to say that makes them bad people, but it also means there's a much more morally gray area in how they got there and who they excluded in order to stay safe. Obviously, the Steel...
The Brotherhood.
What did they call them? The Brotherhood of Steel. Is very militaristic, and I just... What is their job? It's strange. They're, like, recovering technologies. But now also he's being... There's...
There's so
I've never been so hesitant to, like, say anything. I'm just like, I don't know anything.
We don't know
what do I say?
Anything. Like, we still don't even know why the Raiders really went into Vault 33 in the first place. We don't know what their goal was.
Well, because they then just left.
They just dipped. Gone.
They didn't take it over, which is what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, they've got, like, a vendetta. There were a lot of these lines, and that's what's great. Like, the dialogue communicated a lot in terms of how people felt about one another, and there were a lot of really smart shots that, like, lingered on characters. And so without saying anything, without exposition, we got a good sense of how everyone feels about one another. But what we're lacking is, like, the facts. We don't know the facts of what happened, and that makes this feel... more tense for me for some reason. Because we don't know the stakes and the facts of how we got to where we are, we can't really properly or accurately estimate what the consequences are going to be, you know? So we just have to take people's act. Like, we know that Lucy's going to go out and explore and find her dad, but we don't really know what the consequences or repercussions of her stealing her dad back from the Raiders is going to be.
Yeah, also the fact that...
We don't even know, like, why they took him.
The leader seemed to know him, seemed to know her mom. Like...
Yeah.
What? What do you mean?
Yes. And it's... I mean, it's a... obviously, like, the point of the game is that it's been 200 years. That's important. But that's also... That's 200 years of world building that is... A lot of world building you draw from the world that we live in, right? And you can't do that here because this is the opposite. This is like the antithesis to the world we live in. This is a world that is destroyed and unlivable and not inhabitable.
Don't even know when those bombs were first dropped, because I don't think that's 2024. You know?
No.
Like, when was that? So we don't even know that either. Like,
and it's fully possible that this is like not it's a totally kind of an alternate universe. And we should like let go of our human earthly ideals and standards, just because obviously they had old technology and advanced technology, and there was a combination of some sort. So this the 200 years ago could have still been many years into the future of what we know. So honestly, there's like a lot to uncover, and I think this is an 8-episode series. But it also didn't feel and I could be wrong. I haven't played the video game. I don't know anything about the video game, but it didn't feel like this. It didn't feel like this was the video game's plot. It doesn't feel like we played as these characters.
No, I don't see how you could.
Maybe.
Like,
I don't. Right? There's 3 of them.
I don't know. But I don't know.
On one hand, the fact that this doesn't feel like a video game TV show. It just felt like a TV show, like your regular schmegular pilot. Kind of similarly to the way that The Last of Us was. We watched The Last of Us over on White Noise, and neither of us had really... Well, I think you said you had watched the game.
Yes, but like years ago.
So you kind of had a sense of it. But that was also a very... It fit very snugly into the medium of television, and so I'm not going to look up anything about the game. I'm not going to do any research on that. And you guys could maybe I should, but I don't particularly want to. But that also means that yes, this is going to be an interesting blind experience. And so if we miss things, be patient with us and keep us updated on important stuff. But I don't want to know any more than I'm supposed to.
Yes. I want to discover things as we watch. That's always really exciting.
Me too. Because this is also, as brutal as it is, it's a cool world. And it feels, I shouldn't say fun. Fun is probably not the word. But as an audience member, it's fun. This is a fun concept and a fun idea. And so I want to go in as blind as possible. So yeah, don't drop any major game lore if you can avoid it. I'm assuming the show gives us some more exposition later down the line, so we're going to kind of wait for that and see it as it comes. But if you did enjoy this episode and our reaction to it, absolutely leave a comment. If there were things in this specific episode that we missed, let us know. And yeah, honestly, really, really good pilot. Super excited to watch the rest. I think that's all I gotta say. We'll see you in the next one. If you guys want to watch this fully unedited and uncut, that'll all be on Patreon. As always, you guys know the deal. Go to the link in the bio. And please watch it over there. But yeah, with all that said, we'll be back. We'll be back real soon with episode 2, because we're curious about how this is gonna go. And we'll see you guys in the next reaction.